Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Fright of the Bumblebees. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo!
The bees love my motivational posters. Nothing like an inspirational poster to boost worker productivity. For some reason, my boys aren't terribly fond of this one.
I wonder why. Yes, Wallace has landed himself a giant order that, reasonably, he won't be able to make. What's all this, then? Huh. Hello?
The remote control for my Sniffer 3000. Too bad about the teething problems. Still, this might come in handy.
Now, the teething problems that Wallace is on about is, well, he made a cheese detector that,
Perfect meal for a hungry hive.
he made a cheese detector which he then set loose in a local grocer's shop. And, well, it apparently ate the cheese. Oh well, let's see what else we can find around here. Hello.
Ah, there's the hatch from me rocket ship. Remember that moon holiday, Gromit?
Yes, there's our reference to a grand day out.
My workers think the world of their monarch. Oh, see what I mean? That hinge is awfully loose. I'll have to see to that. Bon appetit. Oh. Not exactly a flood, is it?
What are you expecting? You've only got one hive of bees.
Flowers, Gromit. That's the weak link in our production chain. We need more flowers.
Pretty sure what you really need is more bees. Can't get him to comment on that poster over there.
Now, where can I find a whole lot of flowers in a hurry?
What's all this? Looks curiously similar to the ad that
An
Gromit threw
important
away.
message from Rex Armstrong, bodybuilder extraordinaire. I'd better hang on to it if it's so important.
Right.
The living room door's stuck. Oh, right. It's a storage room now. So that's where the dog tags went. I'm sure Gromit will be glad to get them back.
Right. What do we got up here?
That's the racket Gromit used when he took the cup at the Brambleton Open, Canine Division. Last night's bedtime snack. Gorgonzola makes a nice change from Wensleydale. Time for a nap. Oh, no, better not. Oh? Trap door.
What do we got here?
Phew. That'll put me right to sleep.
Certainly are finding a lot of not answers to our problems.
Core box has been a boon for Gromit. No matter where he is in the house, he's never far from his master's voice.
Yes, I'm sure Gromit's thrilled about it. Oh well. Let's see here.
I might find the answer to my problems here, but searching through these books would take me all day.
That could be an issue.
Gromit loves his core box. Silicon flowers. Can't feed those to my bees. They demand the organic variety. What's that? That looks like the flyer I picked up in the hall. Why would Gromit throw away an important piece of correspondence like that?
Probably because Gromit rightly identified it as spam.
Me porridge gun. Could prove fatal if it fell into inexperienced hands. Oops.
I don't remember where the forage gun first showed up. I think it might have been in the wrong
That
trousers.
was a grand fishing trip, Gromit. Until that giant squid turned up. The well's run dry.
Yeah, definitely have supply problems. Oh. Guess we'll just have to brave the outdoors.
Beautiful morning, Mr. Wallace. I'm pleased to see you've emerged from your subterranean lair.
Ah, the neighbors. Speaking of the wrong trousers. Good to know he had some use for those ex-NASA spare parts.
I wonder what happened to his little cricket bat.
Wallace, you have a very distinct lack of flowers.
No flowers in here.
Guess we'll have to check with the neighbor.
Been doing a spot of gardening, have you, Miss Flit?
Working my green fingers to the bone. But the hard work appears to be paying off.
Indeed it does.
Blooms everywhere. I call it my purple paradise.
It certainly looks delicious. I mean, I imagine it would look delicious if you were an insect.
You mean if I were a bee?
Well, now you mention it,
You want to feed my flowers to your bees?
that is, if you don't mind,
How many would you like?
as many as you can spare.
Oh, you can have all you want, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, much obliged, Miss Flit.
Here, you can jolly well grow your own.
Righto.
Would seem the neighbor's not quite as friendly as I thought.
I say, those roses look appetizing. If you're a bee,
I'm sure they do. And they smell heavenly. But they're not here to be trampled over by your buzzing bees.
It's a shame, because flowers kind of need bees.
that flower hasn't bloomed yet.
I know it hasn't, the lazy thing. Oh, but the wait will be worth it.
Oh,
This flower will be the piece de resistance of my purple paradise.
Oh, I guess all our flowers are
The
purple.
scent, absolutement heavenly. I'm simply mad about the purple pansy.
What flowers are
that's
these?
a healthy looking, what do you call it?
Foxglove. If you want to grow them, you've got to know them. Such a fragrant bouquet.
Right. How about these?
I hadn't noticed those flowers before.
I shouldn't wonder. They're morning glories, and they're usually tucked up in bed by the time you emerge from your underground lair. Their scent is divine.
attracts a lot of bees, I suppose.
Swarms of them, but I don't let them linger.
That's bad for your flowers, you know. Oh well, speaking of flowers, might as well make use of her gift, of her offering. Well, there's one slight problem.
There now, with hard work and a little luck, you should have a nice bed of flowers in 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, that.
I can't wait 2 or 3 months. I've got a deadline. This evening.
Oh, you poor simple man. Nothing grows that quickly.
I wonder. Rex Armstrong's quick grow muscle formula. Watch them sprout in seconds. If it works on people, perhaps I could adapt it to work on flowers. 3 miracle ingredients.
It's a thought, I suppose.
Protein, energize, strongium. Well, I need a miracle, and fast. Shouldn't be too tricky to knock up a batch myself. Then we'll see who's got the grandest garden in West Wallaby Street. The hive will be humming in no time.
Oh, good luck with that, Wallace. Well, it certainly would be awesome if it worked.
Caught you! Can't take an old soldier by surprise.
I guess not.
Morning, Major Crumb.
It is, if you don't mind enemy invasions.
I
Come
beg
again.
your pardon?
Didn't you get my message? Received intelligence of a major air assault. Expect the sirens to sound any minute. Hope you know where your nearest air raid shelter is.
I do recall something about that, but Major Crumb, are you sure you're not mistaken?
I know. I've made predictions before, but I'm not trying wolf. This time, I've got truth.
Not that I wouldn't take any kind of aerial disturbance over West Wallaby Street seriously, you understand, but...
Just pray your house isn't reduced to a pile of smoking rubble, and don't stray too far. You'll want to be close to a shelter when the sirens go off.
No, Major, but still...
And if you don't believe me, I invite you to inspect the evidence.
Right.
Have you heard the sirens yet, Major Crumb?
Don't be daft, man. If I had, I'd be in the shelter now. And if I were you, I'd stick close by. And if you don't believe me, I invite you to inspect the evidence.
Alright.
A jar?
It's
What's in the jar?
Inside the jar that counts. Incontrovertible evidence that the enemy is on the move.
Really?
Does it? I can only see a snail.
Of course it's a snail. But what's she trying to tell us? That's the important thing.
Okay.
What is she trying to tell us?
Look at her, man. She's retreated into her shell in the middle of the day. And that means only one thing. It means she knows trouble is about to strike from the heavens. Law of nature, Wallace. Learned it in France during the war. Never wrong yet.
Right.
Good man, Wallace. I see you at least appreciate the seriousness of the situation. Now, spread the word. If people don't believe what an old soldier has to say, perhaps they'll listen to the snail.
I'm sure, Major. What's in your case?
Looking at my case, aren't you, Wallace?
Well, I suppose I was, Major.
Bet you'd like to know what's inside.
I am curious, yes.
Ha! This case is packed full of government-issue protein bars.
That sounds relevant.
Rations, Wallace. Emergency rations for... emergencies, obviously. Been stockpiling them since the war. Enough nutrition in them to feed a man under fire for a whole day.
And very tasty they look, too.
Tasty? They're foul. but packed with high-strength protein.
I'd love to try one.
Out of the question, I'm afraid. You don't have clearance. And besides, protein bars are only issued in the event of civil emergencies. Orders are orders, Wallace.
Oh. Well, clearly to get the protein, we'll have to do something to humor the Major.
Ah, Mr. Wallace.
You're standing in a puddle, Mr. Paneer.
My shoes aren't waterproof.
Right. Well,
Just bear with me for a moment, Mr. Paneer. Major Crumb wanted me to show you this.
That's a snail, Mr. Wallace.
I know.
Why are you showing me a snail?
Well, it's in its shell, you see. And according to Major Crumb, when a snail goes into its shell during the day, it means we can expect untold airborne activity of an unpleasant nature.
Go home, Wallace, and get some rest. Reckon you've been overdoing the inventing.
yeah, that could be a problem.
Have you come to deliver my order?
It's not quite ready yet, I'm afraid.
You're not going to disappoint me. Not after yesterday's little incident.
Oh, no. You can count on from B to U.
What's all this then?
Looks like... Can it really be cheese?
Indeed it is, Wallace. Wensleydale, your favourite?
Am I to take it that these are...
Yes, free samples. Go on, duck in.
Don't
Awesome.
mind if I do, Mr. Paneer. One for now. And one for later.
Yay!
Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
Pity it's closed. Oh, I could murder a sausage roll or two.
That sounds good.
Now that's a fine-looking postbox. It would make a good chassis for my honey-powered vacuumatic, but that's tomorrow's project.
Yes, not to mention, I'm not sure that the lawmen like Wallace. You'll see when we interact with him.
Ah, wonder if the landlord would be interested in subscribing to my honey service. No sense in looking for new orders when I haven't fulfilled the first.
Sensible approach.
Hey up, Wallace, love. How's business? So, Wallace, in the honey business now, I hear.
Oh, you've heard the buzz, have you?
Oh, indeed I have. It's all over town.
It'll never get off the ground! Stupid idea, if you ask me!
And nobody dead.
Couldn't get honey out of a honey jar, that one!
Excuse my husband. He's a right misery gut sometimes.
It's pretty grounded in reality, it would seem.
So, might you be interested in signing up for my honey deliveries, Mrs. Gabberley? Fresh daily.
Ooh, I should say so. I'm partial to a spot of honey for my tea.
Waste of money! We'll never see honey for tea! Or breakfast, for that matter!
Oh, shut up, you! Wallace knows what he's doing. He's got a head for business.
Is that
Yay.
a head? I took it for a parsnip!
Pay him no mind.
If you'd like to sample my honey, Mrs. Gabberley, there'll be a free tasting tonight at Mr. Paneer's Tea and Crumpet Festival.
Ooh, is that so? Well, I'll have to pop by.
I wouldn't bother! He'll never make the delivery!
Your husband seems a trifle miffed.
Don't fret, Pat. He's always miffed about summit.
I see. Well, let's do our let's make use of our due diligence.
Do you know anything about snails, Mrs. Gabberley?
I know they eat them in continental parts.
Well, yes, but do you think there's anything special about this one?
To be honest, I couldn't rightly tell.
Right. For
Bye then.
for anyone wondering, this here is our map. Home, street, town center, yay! But Next time, we'll interact with the lawman and see how that goes. Till then, later.